This last one has cost me a couple of friends and a couple of wedding invites. Horrible things that I've done that I won't be telling my kids about. When I was 10, I shattered a glass door at the church we went to. I was with my friend and she said that we should say a prayer on what we should do. I told her I said a prayer in my head and the answer was to not tell anybody. She still told somebody and I haven't talked to her since. My favorite restaurant ever to exist is Sweet Tomatoes. It's basically a buffet place for people who retired a long time ago. You'd pay $10 entry fee and then you get however much you want, no limits. I took that a little bit too literally. I unfortunately made a habit of bringing plastic Ziploc bags, not only helping myself to the buffet, but also helping myself to the buffet for leftovers for later. I got caught once and they said I wasn't welcome back again. It wasn't even that great of leftovers. It was like cottage cheese and jello. Growing up in a house with 9 people, food was scarce. I was fighting to the death. I was beating natural selection. I used to measure my leftovers by the inch to make sure that my brothers didn't touch it. Sometimes by the bite. I don't have an eating disorder, but I have disordered eating. If you burned my house down, I might find it in my heart somewhere to forgive you. But if you stole my leftovers, I guess I'll see you in hell. Somewhere along the line of growing up, I made it a habit to, gather resources from things around me. That carried on to my adult years, including after I got married. Max and I didn't own very many things, and we definitely didn't own money. The good thing though, we were in Utah and we got invited to a lot of friends' weddings. I somehow figured out that people don't notice when dishes go missing from weddings. Maybe they did, but at least it never got back to me. One by one, I'd take not enough for them to be charged. I assumed that if my actions had ever made a big mess, I would have heard of it by now. Or they might just not be talking to me anymore. Nothing fancy. I would never take something that was very valuable. But a plain white plate or two, yeah. Filled with leftovers, sure. Linen napkin draped over it, absolutely. A fork or two, yeah. Now is my one and only chance. If you feel like you've been the victim of one of those, I'm sorry and I'll pay reparations.